Okay, there we are. We're uploading that. And I will continue to watch the second half now. Ignore that little mess up. PaperX, good early first opening, but they don't want this to go Team Liquid's way, like the last bonus round for them did. And, I mean, Team Liquid, they have a free A site right now, but they're not really fully committing to the plant right yet. And that could be quite bad because they might end up getting flanked very quickly. Soulcast, he's trying to catch a flank member off, but 3 members actually end up coming from the window. And so they've completely avoided Soulcast on the flank here. And he might end up having no impact. Yampy with one, now able to find another. Nevera with one on site, and it's just left the Soulcast on the flank. Jing is hopping on the diffuser, and he has to go quick if he wants to stop this with one, but Jing hops off just in time. The 3 in the round. So PaperX bring it back. 7-7. Looking to finally gain a little bit of control on this map. And Haven is the perfect defensive sided map for PaperX to play on. Because a good Haven defense usually revolves around certain set plays focusing on a certain area of the map. And this is probably why they're running a agent like a Cypher, which we don't usually see. Is so they can focus left on one side of the map while focusing extremely heavily towards the other side. And we're going to see that here. Forsaken is spotted out, brought to 50 HP, going to be healed up. And, I mean, for this round, it is their bonus, so they're just trying to do a little bit of damage. But the plan here is to focus towards the A side of the map. Still have 3 members here. But Team Liquid's actually rotating back, and I'm not sure if PaperX have got the idea yet. They're grouping all 3 towards A Shorten. I think they may need to make a play a little bit soon. And none of the members towards B Long spotted out, but here comes the firing squad, and it looks like Team Liquid is going to go very fast here. They do have a free C site available for them. So no one going to go down. It's going to be a 5v5 retake. But here's the Cats, 3 members from PaperX on that C flank. Forsaken with a commanding opening with Screenbringer back, and that's actually a third round Rolling Thunder committed by Nevera to prevent PaperX from pushing more aggressively. Forsaken gets one back. Nevera hiding in this corner. Does get one, even the second, and Jink is brought down so low that he's not able to win it out. So 2 stay alive there for Team Liquid. So, I mean, I think both teams will be happy with that. But I'm quite impressed with Team Liquid. They were running into that PaperX stack, but kept them occupied for a long time, thinking that they could re-hit. But they end up regrouping very silently, and with a decent amount of time left, executed onto that C site in a 5v5. And I mean, it nearly went south, but I think that Rolling Thunder from Nevera, it bought a lot of time and allowed him to get 2 kills on the flank. So, good secure, but I think they could have done it with less members dying. And I think that's the way you win against a team like PaperX, is you just have to hope that you're able to get more kills. And Jing, he's in a really tough position here. He has to shoot the Prowler, but it's 3 kills from Team Liquid. So, I mean, in the blink of an eye, PaperX giveth and PaperX taketh away. Their own strats can't really work for and against them, and Mind Freak is going to go down. Big guy with 1. But he's going to go down really swiftly here. Oh, nearly gets a kill. But 3 for Nevera. He's nearly at a second Rolling Thunder of the round. What a half he is having. I mean, Yampy's kind of been the hero of this game. When you look at this game, when you look at all of the rounds and all the action that happened. I mean, it's very easy to point fingers at Yampy, but Nevera is slowly sneaking up on him. 16 and 12. Kind of slowly getting his respect back. But on the side of PaperX, they have a lot of ultimates to commit here. The Empress, the Blade Storm in this round for them. But this is just a bonus for them. So, not looking to do a whole lot. But I think the best rounds for Team Liquid are ones that, well, they don't die early on, I was going to say, which they happens to Forsaken. What I was going to say is the best rounds for Team Liquid is not actually where they get a free side and it's a 5v5 retake. Because typically PaperX will just be so unrelenting on the aggression, on the retakes, and will somehow find a way to win it out. I'd say it's when you're able to get an early pick off onto a member. But that doesn't end up happening this round. It's actually going the other way with Forsaken getting the first blood and a second. He's bouncing around on side using these blade storms to good work. Nevera's forced to fall back. Doesn't actually run out, but it's a 1v4. And Forsaken gets his third on the round. So wow, that was a round that PaperX weren't supposed to win, but it was saved by Forsaken, not having a great game here on Haven. But a great round from him individually there, utilizing the Blade Storms, getting that first blood towards C long, and then rotating over to A, predicting perfectly where Team Liquid were going to go to get 3 in the round. So that actually kind of salvages PaperX's economy, gives them a little boost, as well as allowing that gap to only stay to 1 instead of a 10-7 lead for Team Liquid that we could have expected. But this is an interesting buy. We're going to see an operator from Yampi on attack. You don't usually see this, especially on a map like Haven, where, I mean, there are a lot of close angles, so you could get a lot of value, but I think this is the only reason they want to do this, is to contest what they are expecting is an operator for Forsaken, which is exactly the case. We're going to see a very aggressive play here come out from Team Liquid, doing their own PaperX impression. And the ultimate comes out from Nevera, but Jing swings through and gets 2 somehow. Big Kai gets 2 on his own. What? He should not have been able to get those kills. And even the ultimate committed to just really ensure that Yampi isn't going to be able to win this round. God, that was... I mean, I thought Team Liquid were going to out PaperX, but PaperX out PaperX Team Liquid there. Out PaperX their impression. Yampi, a missed kill here. He's in the 1v3, but I mean, I'm not sure if he'll be able to do much with the Headhunter in hand. Just looking for an opening, but 20 seconds left. He's just running back in. Yeah, I think he just wants to save the operator. Actually, he's running towards C. Gonna chuck the operator down because he doesn't realize that Forsaken has his own operator Because he's gonna hop up top, but yeah, he already got the bomb plant down. I mean, but yeah, Team Liquid, they go for a super aggressive play, get the first blood as well as completely locking down that B site with both with Nebulas on either side. But it's Jing who swings that at the perfect time, gets a free kill onto Nevera, who kind of wastes the Rolling Thunder. But it's Ben Kai who's the real hero in this round, who just does a great job at fighting off the Team Liquid members. But you got to be prepared for that stuff playing against a team like PaperX, because that's exactly what they do. Team Liquid, they've gone a little bit quiet here for a second. But Manfred is still playing on side and he gets 2. And Forsaken, he's gonna swing out. But he's not able to get anything else here. Benkai's trying to get a bit of a timing here. Even spots out Dimisic, but the Omen's able to get the kill still. Forsaken playing on site. A kill onto Dimisic. Soulcast trades it back, so it's Divine 1v2. He's actually flashed up. Brings it to a 1v1. And Yampi could be anywhere. Device focus on the flank, but it's actually Garage where Yampi's playing. Does have the tour de force and wins the clutch for Team Liquid. Huge round win there. Not sure why I sounded like that. Huge round win. And is really solidifying how important Yampi is to Team Liquid's round wins here. Basically having huge impact on half of the rounds that they have actually won. And just able to win the clutch. Despite not the best of buys. How's this upload going? I hope the video I'm recording isn't laggy, but we will see. Yeah. We see actually all 5 members from Team Liquid towards A side, and Jing, he swings out, kills Dimisic by himself, and I mean Scream's the only one able to get a kill on the side of Team Liquid. While PaperX get another 2 back. PaperX get 3 back. Oh no, I should say another 2. Another 2 back. And PaperX have such good reads of what is going on the map. Team Liquid, they want to do these aggressive plays because they know that Team Liquid is capable of doing things like that. Benkai's playing close, and yeah, he's just able to get a huge shutdown there. Deny Team Liquid, deny Scream any chance of winning this round as he's left in 1v4, 15 seconds left. 1 kill back. Does have the bomb, so he could go for the defuse, the plant. He misses the knife twice. Is gonna just try and stick it, but decides to come off, gets 1 kill. But round right back from PaperX. This is a very close game. Both teams kind of having their ups and downs. Having kind of going in periods where towards the end of the second half, PaperX weren't playing that well. But now, really, on this defensive side, surprisingly, they've actually showed up a lot, which you wouldn't really say, especially on a map like Haven that's more attack-sided, as well as PaperX just generally being a more attack-sided team in general, with how aggressive they can be. You'd expect them to win more rounds there, but they've really showed up on this defensive side, and I guess that's because it allows them to play off their own tempo a lot more, where they can decide, okay, we just go for a 5v5 retake here, but we can push out early, or let's do a set play here. And Yampi, he doesn't want PaperX to have any members alive right now. He only has a Guardian going into this round. It's the only rifle on a team with 4 other pistols on it. Yet gets that first blood, so it could really set a precedent. But look how much space Jing has taken. Same with Soulcast. Soulcast is playing outside of B, but Jing could do a huge cleanup here. He gets 1, even a second, and a 3rd somehow. I didn't even think he'd get there. Even spotted out Soulcast, gets the heal off, and he's looking for the ace and Dimisic. Wants to gift it to him, but back turned. Mind Freak finishes it off, but Jing, what an absolute freak. Just 20 seconds prior, Team Liquid were in that exact spot that Jing was sitting in. So he's able to get this huge flank. Yeah, he doesn't expect it. Even catch a little Soulcast. Trying to mind his own business there. And yeah, Jing's turning right up right now. Reina is such a signature hero for him where he doesn't have to worry about anything else except getting kills, and especially on a map like Haven, which is so duel focused, and Forsaken focused on that duel wins it out. And it's the duo, it's the PaperX duelist duo fragging out right now. Devi, he chimes in, shuts down that flank, and Soulcast is just trapped in this corner. Just wants one at this point. But will he even be gifted that? His location is revealed, and Jin shuts that down. They're just so good at aiming this duo. You don't see it. You don't usually see this type of coordination on this type of level. They're both playing duelists who don't have much util that they can chuck down to help defend, but they just out aim, out op, out rifle all of Team Liquid, and don't even get one kill over to send them to 12. And Paper, Jin gets that kill. He spams through the window and gets that kill. Forsaken even spots out Scream, but Scream's not going to give that over. I mean, this is an early opening into what could be the last round here on Haven. But I mean, Scream's lucky to get away with his life towards C Long. It looks like Team Liquid, they could be making a good decision right now going into A. But it's actually the Prowler that Soulcast uses. It's heard by Devi, who's playing towards A Link. He actually calls over Jin to help cover B while he helps out Devi on the A side, and we're going to see it here. PaperX know that they have that numbers advantage, so they can just go for the retake, but Devi, he swings out early, trying to get a kill. And surely Benkai doesn't go for this here. Soulcast actually gets the second bars now. So Team Liquid, they're the ones with the advantage. Mindfreak is going to commit that Cosmic Divide quite early in the round. Put Forsaken in the smoke. Does get one by PaperX, but as soon as Benkai tries to jump out, it's shut down. So we're going to a final round here. And what was that? Scream looking all over the place, but still able to get the kill. Jin kind of just dry peeks in that. And while that has worked out from before, specifically towards that beat site, I mean, it does the complete opposite here. It looks like a little bit of a goofball. And yep, he's going to get the opening pick in this round. That happened for Jing in the other round, and I like this play from Team Liquid. They're going to go super aggressive with the Nightfall, and Soulcast is able to win it out onto Jing. 2 huge kills in Nevera, brings 2 back, and it's a flawless on the final round by Team Liquid, bringing the aggression to PaperX of all teams, and sending it to overtime. I'm just gonna remove this. It's making me paranoid because I have a camera where when it's technically on or in use, it has like a blue light around it to tell you that it's on. So even though it's not turned on in OBS, it still counts as being in use. Actually, a game that I want to review is the Guard versus Sentinel split match. This one right here. So I might do that next time. Because I watched part of that live, mostly the end, and God, Trent was on a banger of the match. And you know what the crazy thing about that match is? He was playing Viper, and we've like basically never seen him play Sentinel. We've only ever seen him play Initiator. I can't really think of a time where he's not played Sova or Breach or, Initiator on the guard. But he plays Viper with ease and gets 39 in that game, which is amazing. I was mind blown. I was like, wait, Trent's doing this on Viper? What the hell? I mean, I'm not surprised because it's Trent, but I'm surprised because he's doing it on Viper. Anyway, it's overtime. We got to see Team Liquid on the defense. And Yamperix is an operator. Oh, but he can't even get one kill. Not even able to TP out in time. So Benkai is going to go for the plant, but there's actually 2 minutes towards A shot and Scream's able to get 2. But Forsaki gets that kill. I'm pretty sure he was sunned up there. But still able to win it out. And the Paranoia comes out at the perfect time for Soulcast to get a backstab off Dimisic with one of his own. And MyFreak, it looks like he's going to get a kill. So just make this clutch a little bit easier, but still not easy at all. Because it's 1v4. And your Dimisic's just going to run away. MindFreak, decent attempt at the clutch, but just not given enough time there. Too many members to fight into. And Team Liquid are going to start it off. And I think if he stuck it, he technically could have won. But that was just a tough position to be in anyway. So the Team Liquid with an advantage, their first time that they've been on match point, can they close out this game on the attack? And they're running into a solo stack here. It's just Benkai. But as I say that, Devi and Jing looks like they're both rotating over. And this could be disastrous if Team Liquid decide to pull the trigger here. The smoke's coming down, and I mean, here comes Team Liquid. They're going to go barreling in, but they still haven't passed the choke points yet. These smokes are doing a lot to hold them off, and Jing, he's doing the most right now. 2 kills before being shut down. A ping as well. So Big Kai tries to get that spam, but he's on 20 HP. He has to be very careful with his life. A second ping up there. And the bomb still hasn't gone down, and Devi, he's going to push out along with MindFreak. And that's 2 for PaperX. Team Liquid with 2 back, but Soulcast, too much to ask for in the 1v3. And PaperX are going to stay alive. With a very good read there from them. That little bit of pressure Team Liquid exhibited early in the round. PaperX read that and are able to stack towards an A site. With Jing able to get 2, which is massive. These early advantages for PaperX are really important because it changes the way they're able to, allows them to play differently going into the rest of the round. When Jing gets 2 kills like that before going down, giving PaperX a 4v3 advantage, they're able to play a little bit more casually and not being able to focus more on going 1-for-1 in trades instead of whatever else. I don't know what I was going with there. Being able to play 1-for-1 in trades and not worry about the fights that they have to take. But when they go down early into the round, it means that they have less members that they can fuel the fire with. And Jing, he's gotten to himself into a super aggressive position, but Yampi shuts it down. He gets 2 of his own. The Paranoia, the fault line, is going to use a Trailblazer to push back the 2 members towards deep A-Link. The flash comes out, and that actually hits 2 members. Forsaken swings out, gets 1. And Navira's brought a look down low HP as well. Team Liquid, they still have the advantage, but this can actually go really bad. Big high, low HP in a perfect satchel there. Forsaken with one back, and they've taken all the space back towards a link. And they have to push through the dark cover. And it's 3 for Yampi. And a round win for Team Liquid. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. Why is it so blocked, man? But here's that early double from Yampi. One towards lobby, and make sure that Jing's not able to get anything else. And it was a good play from PaperX to push towards a link. But what I like even more is Dimmersick's idea to throw down the dark cover early on, which means that PaperX kind of panic and they're essentially forced to push through the dark cover, which is a very unfavorable position to be in. And look at this play from PaperX. All three of them are close, but it's Team Liquid able to get two. Jing's also playing there, but he goes down. Team Liquid, perfect timing on the read of where PaperX were playing. Wine Freak, he tries to make the play. And it's 1v4. Being Kai, he has pushed it through the smoke in the 1v4. Does get the reader to where one is, but Dimmersick, he gets the backstab. And it's a map win for Team Liquid. Oh, that was alright. I don't think I did anything great there.